Welcome to the Scientrix use case on how to structure, deploy, and track a cost optimization program. First, let's clarify the overall goal of the program. For this example, we assume we have to achieve a cost reduction target of €150 million per annum within the next 12 months. Next, we need to decide how to structure this cost optimization program. There are many ways to structure a program, but for this example we decided to organize the program into work streams aligned with key cost categories. Therefore, we defined 4 work streams: drive down material cost per unit, optimize people productivity and cost, get higher value for our market spend, and reduce capital cost. And we decided to deploy the program across all company locations, i.e. headquarters, a design center, and 2 operations sites. Once we have built the program structure, we can then define the key focus areas for our cost reduction efforts in each location. In this example, in the material cost workstream for the headquarters, we want to realize procurement synergies for the key commodity groups. The responsible supervisor and her team had an ideation session and decided on 3 major actions they wanted to drive for this cost focus area. For example, 1. Consolidating suppliers for specific material groups, i.e. volume bundling. 2. Standardizing component specifications. And 3. Strategic resourcing of commodity groups. Now we can break down these cost optimization actions into milestones and deliverables. For example, for supplier consolidation, the first milestone could be to have all the relevant parts and components identified. Deliverables for this milestone could include obtaining a list of relevant parts and components from engineering, discussing potential supplier changes with engineering and quality assurance, and so on. Alternatively to the list view, each of these deliverables could also be managed using a Kanban board. Some of these actions might incur cost and/or require investment to achieve the savings. In this case, we might need to pay for tooling and need higher stock levels for the supplier switchover. We therefore can define a project budget for each of those actions and track actual cost against these budgets. It is also important to plan and track the ongoing savings for our cost optimization actions over time. In this case, we plan and monitor the material cost savings over time. Once all actions with their budgets and savings are defined, we can go back to the overall program and roll up the project budgets and savings vertically for the locations, horizontally for the work streams, and ultimately for the whole cost optimization program. When we go into our overall target element, we can see the total project budget and savings across all locations and work streams, and we can easily drill down to action level. Based on these figures, we can now create analytics in the form of graphics. The first thing we need to understand from an executive perspective is whether the accumulated savings from all our planned bottom-up actions will be sufficient to achieve the top-down savings target, or whether we need more ideation to close the gap. Additional analytics can easily be shown in graphical format, for instance, the development of the savings over time, and the breakdown of the savings by cost category or by location. It is recommended that each action owner periodically updates progress, budgets, and savings of their actions. This allows for the easy monthly tracking of the status and success of the overall program. When we want an overall view of the program, we can also analyze the situation of each of the focus areas to determine if there has been any improvement compared to the previous month. We do this simply by comparing the current and prior period RAG status. If we want to get an overview of the status and progress of our individual cost actions, we simply click on the Initiatives tab. Here we can see our complete action portfolio in a list view or in a Kanban board. This Kanban board gives us a good overview of our action pipeline and how this action pipeline is maturing from idea stage to planning stage to execution stage and finally drawing to a close. If we want to see more detail, we simply click on the action card and can see the status of the individual milestones and deliverables below. In summary, these Scientrix functionalities enable the easy structuring, deployment, and tracking of a cost optimization program in a collaborative way across your organization. In this way, Scientrix provides executives with overview, clarity, progress transparency, and impact feedback.